Hey guys, what's up? My name is Travis Monsod. Welcome back to the channel. And of course, we have a new video again. Now, this is part of the Be a Better DJ series. So for the previous video, we talked about the three audio cables that you will be encountering during your DJ career. So that was the three most commonly used audio cables that you will encounter. So again, just to recap the previous video, we talked about XLR, we talked about PL, and of course the RCA audio cables. So for this video, which is part of the series, let's talk about another three cables that you will be actually using during your DJ career. So, without further ado, I present to you the three, all right? Three data cables that you have to be familiar with. All right, so let's start it off with, of course, the very first, the very OG of all data cables, and that is the USB A connection. So this is the USB A connection. So this is the OG of all data connections. You can mainly find this in your laptop. This is where all the data connections start. So again, this is the USB A connection. Okay, so I have another cable in my hand, and continuing that, we have the USB B cable. Alright, so this is popularly known as the printer cable. Now, when you say printer cable, one end comes with a USB A, like so, and then the other end comes with a USB B. So A to B. Now, these cables were the standard before because in the laptops, you would have the A ports, and of course, in the peripherals, like the audio interfaces before, you would normally find the B ports. There is actually A to A cables as well. Most professional audio interfaces or most professional gear would use the B port or the printer port. So again, data connection number 2 is the USB B port. Okay, the newest port to become standard is the USB-C. Is the USB-C port. Alright, so this again is the USB-C. As you probably guessed, Apple and the other laptop manufacturers have already adapted the USB-C as the universal standard for ports nowadays. With USB-C, not only does data pass through it, but you can also use it to charge, and you can also use it to send video already. That's why some of the higher end monitors use USB-C because it's actually faster than the usual HDMI port. But this is actually becoming the standard nowadays. All the new audio interfaces, all the new tech that's coming out, even your smartphones are now using USB-C. Apple, in all their infinite wisdom, has already started using USB-C as their primary connectors. So gone are the days where you would have to get a lightning connector. But now with the iPads, with the iPhones, you can now use USB-C. And yes, this is actually a USB-A to USB-C port. So you can still get these cables. So it's an A right there to a C. So you can still get these cables normally when you buy hard drives or when you buy external storages because you are given the option, or manufacturers don't know if your laptop has a C port or a port. So you are given options like these cables to use. So again, guys, let's recap. The three most used data cables in your DJ career will be, again, the USB-A, USB-B, and then the USB-C. You guys probably noticed that I also started posting in other platforms. Yes, that's official. I already have a TikTok and I've already uploaded the shortened version of the 3 audio cables there. I'll also be posting a shortened version of this whole data cable video there as well. But again, for the long formats, we stay in the YouTube space. Now, these data cables are very important to learn because you also have to find the connection from your laptop or to hardware that you can use to DJ. Preferably with a DVS setup. Before, if you have the older audio interfaces, you will use USB-B ports. So you will need A to B cables from your laptop going to the older interfaces. And then for the newer interfaces, whether it's for DVS or whether it's for audio routing for music production, you will now use the C ports. So again, if your laptop is using an A slot, you have to get a cable going to a C for the audio interface or for the hardware. Or if you're using the newer MacBooks or the newer Windows laptops, you will have C ports that you can now use going straight to USB-C also as well on the interfaces nowadays or the hardware. Because of the lack of C ports before, we used to have dongles where one C port could actually house a lot of these other ports, mainly 3 USB-As, and then you have your LAN connection, you have your SD card readers, and of course, you also have the video outputs of your laptops. But again, depending on the laptop you have, you may or may not use these dongles. When it comes to dongles though, it's another story. That's another video again for the Be a Better DJ series. So again guys, let's grow this channel organically, all right? No to fake followers. Again, you can find me on all the social platforms at DJ Travis Monsod with, of course, the hashtags Stay Future Proof and, of course, Be a Better DJ. So again, let me know in the comments what else you guys want to talk about. This series will be aimed towards the newer guys trying to find their way into the industry that we all love. All right, so that's the video. Again, my name is Travis Monsod. Manila, you know what to do, right? Stay future proof. Cheers.